What's up, YouTube? So, today's topic, I'm gonna talk about intermediate fasting or just water fasting, I guess. So, lately I've been trying to fast lately. So, if you're not familiar with fasting means like withholding yourself from food. Some people do it with water. There's different definitions. So, like, some people dry fast, some people juice fast, and some people just fast. So pretty much what regular fasting is pretty much you're not eating food for a certain amount of hours. Some people do it for days. Some people do it for weeks. I heard the most someone has fasted, well, at least from what I heard of on YouTube, was like around 20, 10 to 20 days, or like probably like around like a month or something. Some people, and yeah, so it's crazy, right? So what water fasting is pretty much you're fasting, right? But you're drinking water and you're staying hydrated pretty much. What juice fast means is you're, again, it's the same thing as water fasting, except you're you're juicing. So like you're mixing fruits and vegetables with a fucking blender, right? And that's what juice fasting is. It's pretty much you're not eating food for a certain amount of days, weeks, months, or hours, but you're juicing. So you're just eating. So like you're just drinking smoothies and shit, right? Um, or you're drinking carrot juice, or like just you're mixing fruits and vegetables and making it into a blender, and you blend it, and then you drink it while you're fasting. So that's juice fast. A dry fast means you're not eating food and you're not drinking any water. I've heard a lot of people do dry fasting, and I feel like that's pretty fucking badass. It's pretty cool. So what I'm doing, like me, I am in the process of fasting. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do it, but like I've been starting my fast for like I think like a couple of days, probably like 5 days ago. But like the most I could do right now is like 2 days. Then I'll eat. But so far, I think this is my third day going on fasting, so without eating food. Either my third day or 2.5 days, or I forgot, but I definitely completed one day without fasting, and I'm trying to go at least a week to 10 days, because there are spiritual benefits to fasting. There's a lot of videos that talk about fasting. I don't go into detail because it's a lot to explain, but if you want to learn about fasting, the people on YouTube that talk about fasting is Sacred Serpent. So type in SACRED space, then serpent, SERPEANT. I think that's how you spell it. So it's Sacred Serpent. He goes into detail about fasting. There's also this other guy named Enofei, Enofey. He makes videos about fasting, but I think he might put his videos on private. So like I'm not sure how long he's gonna put his videos on private, but he definitely does make videos about fasting. He's really good at fasting. I think he's been fasting for like I think 10 days. No, he could fast for like a month, around 10 days to like a month, like dry fasting too. Like so he's pretty impressive. He also talks about yoga, and he just talks about the how yoga and fasting heals the body. He on his YouTube channel he does talk about that. He's very underrated. Make sure you guys check him out. But like I said, he recently put all his videos on private, so I'm not sure if it's out there. But just make sure you subscribe to him. Check out his videos because he makes a lot of videos about that. Also check out Sacred Serpent as well. These two channels, they go into detail about fasting, and they're really good at it, and they've done it for a long time too, so they have experience with it. But this video is more so going to be about my experience with fasting. So like with me fasting, so obviously I like it. Spiritual benefits. So with the spiritual benefits, supposedly, so like it heals the body, because when you're eating too much food, your body is gonna make your body heal less. It gets complicated. So I feel like it depends on the person's purpose in life. I guess it gets complicated. It's a lot to explain. Some people love to fast. Some people don't. For some people, fasting works for them and their body. For other people, it doesn't. So if you're watching this video, I'm not saying to fast or withhold yourself from food. No, obviously, if you think you need food, if you think your body needs food, then go ahead and try it out. But definitely try out fasting. Obviously, seek doctor. Obviously, obviously, seek for a doctor or ask for a doctor or a professional medical health professional for fasting before you try it out, because fasting, it is a serious thing. It depends how long you go for it. Now we all fast when we sleep. When we sleep, the average human being sleeps around 6 to 8 hours. We fast, and when we eat breakfast, it's called breakfast. Break fast. Breakfast, so you're pretty much breaking your fast. Fasting does heals the body. So when you're sleeping, your body's being healed because obviously you're sleeping. Your body's recovering, and you're not eating, so your body needs time to heal. So imagine not eating for like days, weeks, or hours, right? You're pretty much healing the body. You're gonna have more mental clarity. Your mind's gonna be a lot sharper. At least that's what I feel like. I feel like whenever I fast, I feel like I feel like I have better communication skills, and I feel like I'm able to process things a lot faster. And like I feel like my mind is a lot sharper, and I feel like I'm a lot more aware and alert, you know because and I feel like my mind can't keep up with my mouth. So usually this is why I talk faster and I stutter a lot, because whenever I fast, I feel like I have more mental clarity and my body feels a lot better and it feels more healed. Now, the things I don't know about fasting is fasting and applying it to fitness. So me, like, I came back from the gym, but like I've noticed when I was working out, I felt kind of lightheaded and dizzy. I'm not sure it's because I haven't been drinking water lately. The best way to know if you're hydrated is if you go to the bathroom and if you're taking a piss, and if your piss is like at least either very light yellow or white, then that's how you know you're hydrated. If your piss is very dark yellow and just in the middle, then you're pretty much not hydrated. So to know you're hydrated, make sure whenever you take a piss, just check it out. It's a quick sign to tell if you're hydrated or not. So make sure you stay hydrated. But I'm talking about, like, imagine people are dry fasting and working out. I feel like it's challenging. Now, I don't know too much about it. I don't have too much experience about dry fasting, but or just fasting in general, along with fitness. I'm just trying out just to test it out. But I have fasted before. I'm 25, but like I was fasting when I was like 20s, when I was like in my early 20s, when I was like 21, 22, 23. The most days I fasted, I think, was around 3 days, maybe 4, but definitely around 3 to 4 days was the longest I fasted. And but like, but even then, like, I'll be consistent. So like I'll fast for 2 days, on and off. But I haven't fasted in a long time. This is actually my first time actually fasting in like probably like in 2 years. So I'm just testing it out. But me, like, I love food. Like, I love eating. Like, especially like me, I'm into fitness. So like I love working out, and I am trying to gain a lot of muscle and strength. I feel like obviously when you do eat a lot, you gain a lot more strength and muscle, because when you consume a lot of calories and carbs and protein and your micronutrients, yes, you're going to gain a lot more muscle and you're going to gain a lot more strength. Supposedly when you fast, you can also gain strength too. It depends on your mind. I don't know, man. Again, like I said, I don't know too much about it, but I will give you guys an update on my fasting. I'm not sure how long, but I am going to keep going. The most I'm trying to go is 7 days or 10 days. But it's crazy because, like, I used to struggle when I was fasting. So, like, when I'll fast for, like, 1 day, right? And then my stomach will feel extremely hungry. And, like, my stomach will hurt. And, like, I was really craving food. So that's when I'll break my fast. But just recently, the last 2 days, I was able to keep on going. Because usually I'll eat around my first day of fasting. But then I finally was able to stay consistent. And I think this is my third day of fasting. And, like, I feel like I lost my appetite. So, like, I'm not craving foods. Like, so far my stomach is good. Like, before, my stomach used to growl a lot, but now it's not growling no more. And now my stomach, like, now I don't even, like, I think I lost my appetite when it comes to eating food. And I think that's a good thing. So this is why I feel like I forgot the word. I used to reach a plateau whenever I fast for like a certain amount of hours or a certain amount of, or like just 1 day. And then I'll stop and I'll eat because my stomach will hurt. But now my stomach doesn't hurt anymore, and my stomach doesn't feel hungry anymore. So I feel like that's a really good thing. But it is kind of dangerous because you don't want to be I forgot what's the word. You don't want to be you don't want to be malnourished. So this is why, like, I got to study more into it. This is why when you're watching this video, I'm not saying try it out, but just do your research when it comes to fasting. Learn about dry fasting, learn about juice fasting, and just learn about regular fasting in general, and figure out which one best suits you. I feel like if you're like an athlete or like if you're in the military or like if you're extremely active or if you're into fitness, I'm not sure if fasting is for you. Again, I'm not too sure about it because like obviously when you work out a lot, especially very intensely, you're going to burn a lot of calories and you need nutrients to fuel you back up. You know what I'm saying? But some professional athletes actually do fast, like Kyrie Irving. He he's into spirituality and he fasts a lot. So like he'll fast. I'm not sure how long, but for him to play basketball at a professional level because it's very tense and he gets a lot of minutes. So I'm sure he burns a lot of calories, but he's also fasting. So I'm not sure how he does it, but like I'm surprised he hadn't passed out from fasting. So maybe fasting does have a lot of benefits when it comes to sports and fitness as well too. You know, he's got to test it out. But I did feel kind of lightheaded, probably because I wasn't hydrated. But like I just, and the thing that sucks too about fasting, which I mean I like fasting. I'm all for it. I feel like there's a lot of spiritual benefits. I do believe fasting does heal the body. It does heal the mind, and like it will make you have more mental clarity. I feel like fasting is a lot easier for a lot of attraction as well. Just like people make videos on no fap and semen retention, I feel like fasting plays the exact same role. You know, because when people talk about no fap and semen retention, usually they claim that like they'll gain a lot of spiritual benefits, such as they'll feel more confident or like they have more energy and they'll feel more stronger and they just naturally feel more masculine. I feel like with fasting, I feel like fasting is going to be the new wave in the near future. Like the same way people talk about no fap and like semen retention, I feel like people are gonna talk about the same thing when it comes to fasting, you know? Especially since time is speeding up. Like time is speeding up extremely fast. Over these past years, time has been speeding up faster and faster. So I feel like the timeline we're in, the day and age we're in, in my opinion, I feel like it's a lot easier to fast because like since the days go by faster, that means you have less time to eat. You have less time to prepare for food. I mean, now like it's so hard to eat 3 times a day. It's hard to eat breakfast. It's hard to eat lunch and it's hard to eat dinner because you always got to be at a rush, especially if you're working at a 9 to 5 job or even part time or even if you're not working, if you don't have a family, just eating 3 meals alone in one day, it's hard to get that done, especially when you got to put it in the microwave or if you got to cook it or if you got to boil it or you got to prepare the food. It's gonna take up so much time, you know. And now these days we're always in a rush, and I feel like I catch myself being in a rush to even eat just even once a day, you know. So like I love food, I love eating, like I'm the type of person where like I feel like I'm so prone to addictions. Like, well, I guess a good kind of addiction is like if I love something, I'm gonna do it. This is why I make a lot of YouTube videos because I love doing it. I love expressing my thoughts. I love speaking my mind. And this is why I upload a lot of videos every day. Or like when I'm working out, I love working out. I love being fit. I'm the type of person where like if I love doing something, I'm gonna keep on doing it until I don't like it anymore. You know, I think that's where you get your neurodivergent. I forgot what it's called, but like people have different like personalities or brain types. There's neurotypical and neurodivergent. I think I feel like I fall more to the neurodivergent. But even and like with the neurodivergent, these people are more prone to like addictions or these people like these people are the types of people where if they love doing something, they'll stick with it. I think these people are more prone to ADHD or ADD. You know, like it's hard for them to focus on one thing because they'll get bored easily, and I feel like I fit myself in that category. This is why if I do something I love, I'm gonna keep on doing it. It's hard for me to do things I actually don't fucking like. Like if I don't like to do something, I'm not gonna do it. You know, but again, these could be labels. You know, just because I'm saying it doesn't mean I'm right. I've just got these from other people, and I don't know too much about it. So I'm just saying it out there. You know, I'm just trying to put two and two together, But yeah, definitely. If you never heard about fasting, definitely look it up. Do your research on fasting. Definitely type up Sacred Serpent fasting. Faye talks about fasting as well. A lot of people there's a lot of videos out there. You just gotta do your research. Try to talk to your doctor or your professional health assistant or whatever they're called about fasting, the benefits of fasting, and like in my opinion, I feel like it really does heal the body because as human beings, we eat so much food, especially like in America. Like there's a lot of processed GMO foods. Now I understand every type of foods we eat is toxic. The air we breathe in is toxic. There's chemtrails. The cars we drive is toxic because all the gas and the smog from like the cars, like again, if, like we're polluting the air with all these cars and stuff. So everything's pretty much toxic. Living in your own home is toxic because of the lights, because of the paint, because of all the chemicals. We have fluoride water. Our soap is toxic. So like, and like, I'm not I'm not a germ freak or anything, but like I'm just trying to let you know that pretty much everything is toxic. So like I'm not trying to be like one of those new age guys or just these germ freaks, you know. Everything is toxic. Even when you work out is bad for you. If you work out with heavy weights, you're gonna damage your human body or some shit. So the reason why I mention all of this is to let you know, just don't be afraid. Like everything, people always say everything is bad for you, and they're not wrong. I mean, they're right, but it's just at the end of the day, we're still living. So just do what you want. And no, I'm not saying if something's really bad for you, like smoking a cigarette or just doing drugs, go for it because everything is bad for us. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to give you an overview of like when people say, "Oh, fasting is bad for you." Well, drinking water could be bad for you. Taking a shower could be bad for you because it has fluoride water, you know, or toothpaste, you know. Toothpaste has fluoride, you know. So I'm just trying to make you just trying to make you not fear anything, you know. But just try it out if you can, but definitely do your research. Don't just go all out. Like first know what you're getting yourself into, and but yeah. But I think the thing that sucks about fasting is like I feel like with me, like I used to fast a lot in my early 20s, and like people thought like I was starving myself to death, or I was really skinny because me, I like running. I'm a runner, so like while I was fasting and on a vegan diet while running, like I lost a lot of weight, you know, but I was really skinny and lean. But am I vegan now? No, like I'll eat meats here and there, like I'll eat chicken. I love chicken. I'll eat chicken here and there. I'll eat some meats here and there. So like I wouldn't consider myself as a vegan or like a meat eater or just vegetarian. No, I feel like I'm more so because when it comes to food and diets, I like to experience. So like from other YouTubers, like they'll talk about being vegan or eating meat, and like that would catch my interest, and then I'll test it out. So like there are periods where like I'll eat a lot of meat, and then there's other periods where like I'll be vegan and vegetarian. So right now, I used to eat meat recently, but now at least chicken. That's the only meat I could tolerate is just chicken, because sometimes I feel sick whenever I eat other types of meat. But I'll eat pizza here and there, like with cheese and all that. But right now I'm gonna focus on fasting and becoming vegan. Like I'm just for testing out. I'm just gonna test it out, you know, and I'm gonna see the benefits of it. I want to try juicing as well, where like I just mix all my fruits and vegetables in a blender and just drink it instead of eating it. I'm gonna try that as well. I feel like that has benefits as well. But yeah, just try out different diets if you can. Well, obviously, do your research because you don't want to go one extreme to another because then your body could get sick like that. This is why, like, I don't know. Well, yeah, like let's say for example, if you're vegan, right? But then no, let's say if you're eating, let's say you eat meat, right? But then you wanna not eat meat for like you just want to cut all that out and be vegan, right? Yes, it's gonna be kind of hard for you because like your body is so used to eating meat, or vice versa. If you're vegan, but then you want to add meat, go slowly. Don't go all out because your body is not going to be used to it, you know. But yeah, man, just obviously though it depends how your body's feeling. Whatever makes your body feel the best, then try it out. So when it comes to diet, in my opinion, there's no right or wrong. Just whatever fits your body, like whatever makes your body feel better. Some people like drinking milk, some people don't. Some people like eating meat, some people don't. So it just depends how your body reacts or how you feel, you know. And there's no right or wrong either. So whatever works for you works for you. Like me, like I'm testing out different diets and stuff, and it's fun. It's cool, you know. Um, and there are benefits to each diet, in my opinion. But yeah, like fish is very healthy for you. This and that, you know. Chicken is good. Chicken has a lot of protein. It's easier to build muscle, you know. But yeah, so there's no right or wrong. Just this video is more so about just trying new things when it comes to fitness or when it comes to your body. So definitely look up fasting, and I am gonna try it out. So I feel kind of good, but it's kind of crazy. Like I can't believe it's my third day without eating food. And I don't even feel hungry. So that's one of the crazy things. I feel like when you fast, especially if you haven't fasted for a long time, the first day or like a certain amount of hours, it's gonna be extremely hard. You're gonna feel extremely hungry, like your stomach is gonna hurt, and like your stomach is gonna growl a lot. And I feel like that's one of the hardest things. But I feel like that comes with any addiction. Like if you're trying to, like if you have a certain habit and you're trying to break free from it, yes, the first couple of days or the first certain amount of hours, it's gonna be hard to break free from that, even from semen retention or no fap. People even talk about like the first week of no fab is, or no, not even that, but the first couple of days of no fab is extremely hard because you're gonna feel all these urges, but then once you fight through these urges, then it's gonna become easy, and then you pretty much created a rhythm for yourself, and then everything just from there is gonna be a lot easier, you know. That comes with any habit you're trying to break free from, you know. But yeah, I will go more into detail, but I will go more into detail in the future, but right now I gotta cut this video off because I got things I need to take care of, because time is always speeding up. So like I'm always in a rush throughout every single day. And this timeline we're in, time always speeds up, and unfortunately we can't get the things we need to get done all in one day. We're always in a rush, but it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Comment down below about what you eat, or or if you ever fasted, or your kind of diet, or any health and fitness advice or tips or experiences. Just comment down below, and I'm out. Have a good one. Stay strong, stay healthy, keep kicking ass, and have a good one. Peace.